Blessed Rising Soul Family. Greetings to you all, my beautiful kings and queens, my gods and goddesses. I am so grateful to be here with another message. If you're new, this is Soul Family Oracle. And if you're returning, thank you guys so much. You know how much I love you and I'm so appreciative of your energy. I am just waking up and I'm still a bit sleepy, but somehow it's like I felt the need to record this message. And so I hope that it comes through as it's meant to come through. And this particular message is an ancestor message that was coming through just as I was like in between sleep, because I had woken up earlier on around 3 and I was like 5. And I feel like this message is coming through specifically from these ancestors to reassure somebody that they are not doing this alone. And I feel like this is somebody that you already know that you are not doing this alone, but there's a need for you to understand also that the burdens, you do not carry the burdens alone, or you do not do the healing alone. These ancestors are coming in to let you know that they are helping you offload. They are helping you offload, and they are helping you release in order for you to receive this new beginning. And I say in order for you to receive this new beginning, not as if you cannot receive this new beginning or something can block out this new beginning. No. The only thing that really is in the way of this new beginning would only be you, if you were trying to self-sabotage or if you did certain things to self-sabotage. But even in that case, it would still come back around. Now, in between the dream state and me waking up, I had what I feel was more of a vision. And it was basically, I don't want to go into detail, but the highlight of what I want to share from the message, or what I feel like the ancestors were trying to explain in depth with, in relation to this message, was about the part where I seem to have lost the luggage. And the luggage is a luggage that I had like carried from a long place, from a far place. And I reached a point where I had lost the luggage. And I had another luggage with me, but it's like the other one was just like stuff, like some little things and other things I like, or I don't really remember what was in there, but it was like, when you have like a carry-on, something like that. And by the time I realized I didn't have it, it was like in 2 different instances where I realized I didn't have it. But in the second instance, when I realized I didn't have it, it was at this instant where it's like I had already gone on the journey, or I was like on the road, and I have reached a point where it's like it's like I was stepping into something. I was stepping into a new space, but the space felt like my space. And to come to the other part that is relevant to this reading, coming out of the dream, I got 3 angel wings, or 3 sets of wings watching over you, like 3 people watching over you. This was coming in as 3 beings watching over you. And as the message came together for me to record, it was clarified as this might be an ancestor energy of, or ancestral spirit of, one being a grandparent, one a parent, and one a familiar. And these 3 energies, I'm getting body chills right now. And these 3 energies, it's almost like they were liaising to help me release old baggages so I could make room for this new life, for this new phase. And what was being expressed from how the whole dream played out was that I may know that I don't walk alone, but I may think that my burdens are mine alone to carry, or that my healing is mine alone to do. And these ancestors were coming in specifically to say that we are literally like we are all like holding on to the luggage with you. Like we are helping you to offload this baggage. It's like we're literally like taking this baggage for you and giving you this new life and helping you step into this new life. And for a lot of you, part of this baggage are childhood trauma. Because at the point when I had lost the baggage in the second instance, when I was like trying to find it, it was like I was already on the road on some kind of like a bike, like a motorbike. And as I had lost the luggage, there was like a child. And it's like this child was like literally like following me. It was like almost like chasing me because I was like confused, like whose child is this? Like why is this child kind of like just being about freely here? But as everything came together, it became clear that child was me. That child was me. That was my inner child coming back to me. I don't know if you guys can hear the bird. That was my inner child racing back to me because the luggages, the burden, the trauma had been released, and now it had space to sit with me. Now it had space to exist with me. A lot of us exist on our own in the sense that our inner child is pushed to the back because of the traumas that we carry. These are traumas that, and this is not the beginning stages of our healing. And I'm speaking to people that I feel like this collective, you will know yourself. And I'm speaking to a group of people that you've done the work, you've been doing the work for quite a while now, and you have been doing the healing work, you have been healing. But it's like you've taken in the process of healing your inner child. In the process of healing your inner child, you have taken up all the burden, and it's like you have led your inner child to sit out in a space where you feel like it's going to be safe. It's like you're going to be safe here. Don't come out. Just be here. Let me be out in the world to fight the battle, to carry the burden, and you just stay here and be safe, my inner child. And it's like the ancestors are coming through to say that that was you carrying a burden that was never meant for you to carry. It was something that was meant to be released. But throughout your healing process, it's like this energy of like shame and guilt for the inner child and some of the things that you've been through that made you put your inner child to the side, even though your inner child is really healing. And it's like it's coming through to say that the purpose or the essence of, the purpose of this healing is so that you can walk hand in hand with your inner child, so that you can exist with your inner child in all your different states. To understand that you are one with your inner child, and as you heal your inner child, you come to the point where you are able to like really like your inner child. Your inner child doesn't have to be on the back burner. Your inner child doesn't have to be on the side where you invite her to come and coexist with you in your reality or play with you every now and then when you feel like it or when you're feeling lighthearted. No. Your inner child lives with you. It can live with you. It can coexist with you in your reality without you feeling shame or regret or having remembrance of the traumas that you've been through. And I feel like this is what these ancestors are specifically doing. Whoever this grand ancestor energy or grandparent energy and parent energy and familiar energy. Sorry guys. It's just I feel this sense of release and renewal. I feel like this third energy could be a familiar, like, I don't know if it's like an animal spirit or if it's like another young spirit. So this could be something like some kind of a friend. Or maybe even I'm hearing something like a twin. For somebody, you may have had a twin who died, and this twin has become an angel guide or a spirit guide. Or for somebody, I don't know if like you are a twin in the ethers and you came into this earthly state as one body, one mind, one spirit, but you do have a double in the ethers. I don't know how this resonates with somebody, but this is the very first time I'm being told this specifically in this way. So that might mean something to somebody, but there's something to do with twins also. And these energies were coming through. It came through as like it, it expressed itself as guardians, like as angels. I know, as angel wings, as guardians, as angelic protectors. Before it came through officially as like as ancestral energy, specifically as a grandparent, a parent, and a familiar kind of. But I feel like these energies were coming through with angel wings because these are people that maybe are finding peace through you. These ancestors are finding peace through your healing. So these might be people that you had a deep bond with, even if not physical, maybe developed a very deep bond with in the spiritual as they become spiritual bodies. And I feel like they are stepping into, like, it's like this is giving me the energy of, it's almost like it's like they want you to rest. It's like you can rest easy. Like, let's take the burden. We're taking the luggage, we're taking the baggage, and we're helping you to we're easing you into this new phase. And another thing also is like throughout yesterday, or not, throughout last night, I slept very, very early last night, and I woke up quite early, and then I was thinking of doing some readings. Uh, sorry guys. And at some point I wanted to like go on live and then do some and do some readings, but it's just like my body felt like I just wanted to be in bed. I just wanted to rest. I just wanted to lay in bed. I just wanted to converse with myself in bed, something like that. And so I went back to bed. And I feel like this all has something to do with it, because when I went back to bed was when I had this revelation or this vision. So I feel like for somebody, your ancestors are coming through to say that you can rest easy now. You can rest easy now, because you have done so much work and so much healing that these particular ancestors are walking in the energy of the healing that you've done for yourself. And so it's almost as if like they are being empowered by your energy to help you release yourself from this burden, this baggage. So if you've been walking around with a baggage of 1, 2, 3, 4 right now on the time, and my eyes were closed the whole time, I just opened my eyes and I caught 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you, Spirit. This is a heavy alignment. This is heavy alignment for somebody. It's like the ancestors are coming in to say that you have no idea how much work you've done. You have no idea how proud we are of you. And the work that you've done is empowering us to help you release you of your burden and your luggage. And it's like, for somebody, even though you've done so much healing, you've been walking around with this heavy baggage on you, on your head, on your shoulder, that doesn't allow you to rest. That doesn't allow you to feel at ease. That doesn't allow you to just like live. And these ancestors are coming through to say that the time has come for you to live. The time has come for you to finally live, for you to play, for you to laugh, for you to be happy, for you to drop the burden, for you to drop the luggage. And again, I feel like this burden, whatever these burdens are trauma-based, and these are traumas that have been with you from childhood. These are things that you've had to endure as a result of the kind of childhood that you've had. And this is making me so emotional right now, because I feel like I'm speaking to a group of people that you've been through so much. But what the world sees on the outside is just strength, resilience, and grace. And I'm seeing somebody just like, it's like you're really holding on, but wow. You've had to be so strong for so long. You had to be so strong for so long. And it's like, this strength is not an illusion. You are so strong, but it's like the time has come for you to soften up. The time has come for you to soften up. The time has come for you to be soft, to just feel at ease. And it's almost as if like these ancestors have been on the side watching you and they're so proud. But at the same time, they are so sad because they can see how much strength you're having to put into everything, how much effort you're having to put into everything, and they're saying no more. It's okay. It's like now you can rest easy because we are literally coming in to help you release yourself of this burden, release yourself of these energies so that you can step into this new world. There's a new world that has been created for you that you are stepping into. And I feel like, I don't know, I don't know how I feel right now, but it's just peace. It's just peace and content. And the knowing that I've never been alone, and that's true, but it's like with the healing, I was never doing the healing alone. Like all this while going about, like I had this heavy burden on me, this heavy load I was carrying when really I was the one that was holding on to it. It's like you're being told right now that the burdens that you were carrying, you already released them. The heavy weight that you feel right now is just the things that you were holding on to. And that's because some of these things you were holding on to feeling like they're things that you needed to carry. And that's why these ancestors are coming into, like, it's like we have taken it away. It's like in the vision I had lost a luggage. But at the same time, I was already carrying one luggage. And one was like a suitcase and one was like a carry-on. And the carry-on is what I lost. It's like just these things and these baggages, these old energies that I'm carrying along with me into this new phase. And the ancestors are like, listen, if you don't give it up, you will lose it somehow. And they made me lose that baggage to make room for my inner child to come with me on this journey. It's like your inner child is not on the back burner on this journey. Your inner child is not sitting on the back seat whilst you are sitting on the front. It's like you are in the front, and the ancestors have taken the wheel. The ancestors are in the driving seat, and it's like you and your inner child are sitting right next to each other in the front. I feel like this is the whole of this message, but it feels so much more also. And I feel like for whoever this message resonates with, you are going to understand. You will know what it's about. You will understand this. And I am so grateful for you. I am so grateful for us. I'm so grateful to the ancestors for coming through. I am so grateful. And I am so happy for us. It's like I feel so at ease right now. I woke up feeling so much so at ease, so peaceful. I feel that's because I can finally feel the weight of 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 offloaded off my shoulder. I can feel the weight lifted off my shoulder. And I'm so grateful. As always, please listen with discernment. Take only what resonates and leave what doesn't. And remember that you have come so far. And even though you do not walk alone, that everything else you get help with from the ancestors. The things that you feel are innately just your burden or your load to carry are also things that the ancestors are helping you to release. Happy weekend. And if this message resonates with you, please like, share, subscribe, and help us to reach more of our soul tribe. And as always, I send you blessings of healing, love, and protection. Have a blessed week.